those composts. If compost is made right, it's clean. Well, with that test then from Trinity, Dr. Rex Mortar, we finally got it on 2 football fields in the state of Texas. John Marshall and I forget the other one. Anyway, Judson, right. Texas offers 2 Class 5A state championships, where those 2 schools both won Class 5A state championships playing on compost and football. But the main thing was all of them that put compost on the athletic fields cut their watering from 40 to 50%, cut the watering in half. Put compost on a lawn and you cut your watering weight down. There's the big water savings right there. And you eliminate the diseases and everything else, and you got a bigger and softer turf. One day the football coach and the soccer coach was walking across the edge of the football field, and the soccer coach commented, he said, "Man, what are you doing to this turf?" He said, "Oh, Beck out there at Garden, we'll set up a stainless steel 1/4-inch screen so we can put compost on anytime we want to." Soccer coach said, "Well, I need that stuff," so we sent him the compost out and put it on the soccer field. 2 years later, he called our office. He said ever since he put that compost on that football field, he did not have a single knee injury or shin splint because of playing on that good thick turf. And they all cut their water needs 40 to 50%. Dr. Joe Bradford cut his water bill from $80 down to $15 by putting compost on his lawn.
Judy, you want to add anything about water conservation?
I do. My experience has been with compost tea, and that's what I put on my home garden and on my lawn. And it gets sprayed about twice a year, and then that's all it gets. I don't water the lawn. If it lives, I'm happy with that. If it doesn't, I don't care. I don't like to mow, but I don't like, I don't particularly like grass either, so it's fine. But the compost tea will keep it going in between rains, and that's all that's needed. And my grandchildren are smarter than everybody on your soccer team. So. The other thing I might mention is rainwater harvesting, which is a really good thing to do, and we all should be doing it. Because we do get some rain. There was enough rain out there today that if you caught it, it would be great to water your garden for some time. We're going to have to water our vegetable gardens. And the best water they can get is rainwater. So look into that, and that's a really good way to save money on water and get the best water you can, and reuse water whenever you can. If you can put in a gray water system, that's great. A neighbor I have always puts a soup kettle in the shower with her when she takes a shower, and uses the water that she catches to water her plants. So there are ways to do it.
I'm told we need to move along, and at this point what I'd like to do to kind of wrap up is ask each of the panelists to take a few seconds for a closing remark. Is there anything you hoped we would cover that we didn't get around to since we started at that in this time? Stuart, closing remarks.
I think I've learned as much as anybody here, just being able to listen and visit with everybody. I'm excited about the trends that are taking place and really appreciate the attitude of everybody and y'all's participation in organic gardening.
Water problems everywhere now, and the answer to water problems is mulch and compost. That's simple.
Well, I appreciate being included in this group today. I thought it was purely a male bonding society. So I'm glad that I got to come. And one thing I would mention that I don't think has come up today, and that is the importance of plant selection. Choosing plants that don't have so many demands, that don't need so much water, that don't need so many chemicals. Choose native plants, choose heirlooms, choose herbs, choose plants, and put a lot of different ones in your garden. It's more fun and it's much more rewarding because they help each other grow.
Plug your new book before you put the microphone.
There, go ahead. Okay, my new book is What Can I Do With My Herbs? It's available right out there. Autographed copies, published by Texas A&M, 1 month old, so you get the early scoop.
Bruce?
I'll use John's. Anyway, I'm just going to reiterate what I've gone through because it has been a passion of mine for a while. Reconsider the part of your lawn and your home that you're going to use. Reconsider growing something for you or something that's alive. You don't have to grow a vegetable garden, but grow something for the birds, grow something for the other animals. And the thing that I'm a little disappointed in, and especially in Texas, because I've lived here 20-some years, learn to live with the world around you. Don't kill everything because it's not doing what you want. You know, I raise several hundred birds, and I have parrots, and I have dogs and cats, and my neighbors are all busy killing every coyote and every coon and every... my friend John Carter has a thing called Last Chance Forever, where he flies several... Matter of fact, he turns loose about 300 birds of prey a year, all nonprofit. And he says, here's our philosophy. We go out into the country from Houston, I'm just making fun because that's where they all came from, and then they build a place in the country, and they build their chicken house underneath a live oak tree where a red-tailed hawk has lived for 10,000 years. And then they're pissed at the hawk because he eats the chicken. Folks, are we smarter than them? You know, if you're going to have a trash can in the yard and you got raccoons, put a damn bungee cord on it. I mean, you don't have to kill the coon. It's so great when they come up and share with you. So we are going to have to rearrange as we again approach 6, 7, 8, 9 billion people. We've got to learn if we're going to have a society that we can live with that is still got any wild in it. We've got to learn to integrate that wild with us and enjoy it and appreciate it and not try to annihilate it.